And we're back, boys. It's time for some more Grounded. And, I think I have experimented enough with items. Not completely, but enough. And I want to start... Let's start our ideas for... Oh, it's just a bird. I want to start experimenting with construction. That's kind of like the final frontier in this game right now. And I haven't really messed around with construction. I've decided the first thing that I'm gonna build... Where's the bird at? Okay, he's over there. The first thing I'm gonna build is a guard tower, and that's because it's small, it's vertical, which means we get to try out a lot of things, but at the same time, it's not something that's like... It's not a very complicated thing, and we're gonna make it out of kind of like basic materials just on the basis that... Oh. Okay. Got that backwards. And the reason I want to do it this way is simply because it's easy to do. It's going to kind of involve using a few different features that we haven't messed around with, mainly like verticality. We're going to mess with like foundations. So how about, I don't know, right here? Where do we want the foundation to be? Does it matter, is another question, I guess. I don't think I want to mess around with the orientation too much. Let's say the foundation starts like this. I don't know, maybe that's a terrible idea. Another reason I want to start it in this area, yeah, let's do a 3x3. I think that's going to be plenty of... A plenty good footprint for... Because, like, if you imagine this is you right here, is this big enough? If the answer is no, we could always make it, like, 4x4. But let's start with this. So the whole point of a foundation is to make the area really flat. Man, this eats up a lot of clay. Now, the good news is that this area that I'm building in has this area over here. I pulled out all those stacks of clay thinking that that was going to be a lot of clay. Holy crap. You need a lot of clay if you wanted to build, like, an extensive foundation. But yeah, so, like, the clay is found in these kinds of, like, watery areas, so it's very convenient that right over here we've got it. I would like a slightly better shovel, so it would take 2 swings, maybe. And they do reappear, because I have mined all of the clay before. So I have no doubt in my mind that they do come back. Unless I've just gone absolutely bonkers. Sometimes you find them underwater as well. I guess the problem is that I mined... Oh. The problem is that I mined them all recently. I don't think they respawn in one day. If they don't respawn at all, that would be a problem. But I'm pretty sure they do. Pretty sure they do. Good. But yeah, so building a base near one of these watery areas will make it much easier to collect clay, because turns out you're going to need quite a bit of it. I mean, what is it? It's 4 clay per foundational segment, and like what we just made, like 3x3, so now we just use like 36 clay. In other words, not a small quantity of clay. I don't like this area. I always feel like there's going to be a spider in the cracks, and they're going to come out and attack me. Oh, get out of my way, Clover! Ah! I kind of wish you could, like, run through the clovers. Just because they're so pesky and annoying. Or, like, just make it like, oh, your character is able to, like, angle his body around and just squeeze through the clover. Because, like, sometimes they just obstruct me, so... Or, okay, a compromise. You're able to move slower through, you know, instead of being completely stopped by it, it slows you down. I think that would be completely fair. Alright, so the next thing our tower is going to need is probably a doorway in order to create the orientation. I want the doorway to be here just because it's facing our base. So let's go ahead and... let's try the new weed stem door. 30 door? I wonder if it matters which direction we're using. Okay. Now the good news is that, one, there are more weed stems and whatnot around. I'm pretty sure this is a husky weed. Okay, so this is annoying. Some of these weeds can be chopped down, the husky weeds, which are basically a tier 2 weed. Like this over here, this is a husky weed. So this one can be chopped down, but that one can't. Okay, game. I don't get you, but that's fine. I don't need to get you. I just know that this is the husky weed. Even with the tier 2 axe, takes a... Oh wait, we should activate one of our new bonuses. Take off sharpshooter. Grassmaster on. And do I have one that lets me carry more? No, I don't. Leave that on. There we go. I'm the Grassmaster, boys. Which sounds like something that YouTube would demonetize me for. Oh my god, it takes so many swings. Ugh. Tired. Oh, chop. There we go. Okay. Who knows? God knows how much fiber we're gonna need to actually build this. Oh, okay, another thing we need is... Okay, let's do this way first. We're gonna grab as many as we can, which the answer to that is 5. What else do I need? I need rope. I thought I'd be a way to... it probably works on PC. Let's just go ahead and craft 4 of these. We probably... Yeah, okay, no, we're gonna have enough. Yeah, we officially have a door. Very nice. The next thing we're gonna do is add in... windows. Okay, I'm going crazy for a moment. I don't want to use all stem stuff just because, like, this is a temporary base, and I'm going to tear it down. Like, this is mainly just kind of a thing to practice with. So let's use windowed grass wall. One on each side is fine. And then now we will wrap it around with a grass wall. Come on, give me the nice, clean 90-degree angles. There we go. There we go. You better not be taller. There we go. We better not be having some height issues right off the bat. My OCD is just going to be... It's going to just be unacceptable. Let's go ahead and delete this one. And make sure that we're not getting some annoying height issue. No, that doesn't look correct. It doesn't go all the way down. Yeah, that's clearly... Okay, so these are clearly just shorter, which is annoying. I don't know why you'd want the wall to be shorter. Okay. Anyways, let's go do a few things. The first thing we're gonna do is change into our ant outfit, which is right over here. I don't think I need the stink bug helmet at the moment, so let's just put that over there and this over here. Now, by putting this on, we're going to be able to carry way more lumber.
Safer.
So before we could only carry 3, now we should be able to carry 8. So that each piece of the armor lets you carry 1 more, which might not seem like it makes much of a difference, but once you get going, it does. Especially once you actually are actively chopping down stuff. And I need some weed stems, which we should have some leftovers over here. So judging by the appearance, I'm starting to get the feel that 3x3 might not be enough, but until we actually place the stairs, I'm not gonna know for sure. There we go. Now, another thing we can do is we can take a drink of this workers' comp. So, you know, we're gonna blend some of the tech testing in here, so let's go get our workers' comp. Because I actually haven't tried this before. This is supposed to allow us to carry more. Let's go ahead and make this over here for now.
Better than starving, I think.
Apparently it doesn't taste good. Okay, so before we can carry 8, how much can we carry now? 10, jeez. So an extra 3 basically is like doubling our armor. Now, once again, I don't know how long it lasts. That's one thing that gets on my nerves in this game. Like, it's early access, though, so, you know, like, I could forgive them for those kinds of oversights. But it would be nice if I could see how long it's going to last. That way I could see if it's actually worth it or not. That's always the big question on consumables. I like it. I really like it in games when the consumables are worthwhile, because then it means that, like, for example, the workers' comp is made out of all 3 of the major ant pieces. And that maintains the relevance of ant pieces. Because, you know, once you've got the stuff, I mean, I guess you can make ant furniture, but a lot of the stuff, you won't really need it anymore. But if the consumables are good, that means that there is a continual use for it. Now we are out of... So, yeah, look at that there. We can also chop down those. So over here, now that we have the... I honestly would not recommend building until you get this axe, because, let me tell you, you chop it down in 3 strokes, which is just amazing. Oh my god, it takes so much effort to, like, to cut things without it. Oh, this helps so much. Okay, now we can gather up all these materials. We're probably gonna need... Plus, I need to restock my fiber anyways. We still have our 10-piece bonus, so that's looking good. Oh, it just wore off. Okay, so... Because you can see now that we're down to 8, so... It lasts a few minutes, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping it would last, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes or so. But, you know, it's a balancing thing. You know, maybe they will bump it up later on. I mean, on the other hand, maybe you could make the argument that, hey, you know, like, you get so many ant parts that, you know, who cares? You could just start swilling these workers' comps like it isn't even a thing, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Yep, gimme. I love carrying 10. Oh my god, that feels so good. Up from 5? Yeah, we've basically doubled our carrying capacity from the original 5. Not basically, we have, with the workers' comp and the armor. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So now we have, presumably, what we would consider the first base. So, this would be fine as a basic shelter. Let's mess around with the staircase, though. That's really what... I think the staircase is what's going to tell us whether or not we're gonna need more space. Okay, let's put it... I don't like the... I think it looks really ugly if I put it there, so I kind of want to put it in the middle. And let's go ahead and build let's get an idea of what we're looking at. Because obviously, in order for this to work, it's going to have to wrap around the base. And that's how we're going to know if the footprint of the tower is too small. Gimme. Actually, let me chop 2 more down. Let's just go back with the full payload. Oh, we ran out of juice again. I'm already getting the feeling, because here's the thing, I don't think I'm going to be able to, you'll see what I mean when I get to it. Okay, so it's not going to make sense to make the staircase go like this, for example. That's not going to make sense. So in order to construct this, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make a panel here, I believe. So let's see, and that does mean that the size is off. And that also means that we probably need to be 1 unit larger. So let's go ahead and add that. Clay foundation. 1, 2, 3, and let's go ahead and make, where do I want to add it? The second layer right here. 2, 3, 4. Now we need more clay. Where's my clay? I think it's in this one. Yep. Look at that, we're already just tearing through the clay. Holy crap. Oh, wait, no, give me this back. Oh my god, what are you complaining about, computer? Give me something.
Don't even need to boil it.
I thought I had a lot of clay. This game is like, oh, you thought wrong, boy. You don't have anything. I'm about to go out and, like, farm some clay up. Oh no, running out of clay. That doesn't mean that we have enough clay in order to... Hey, give me that. Here, put all this down here. Thank you. Okay, so we need 8 more in order to finish the foundation. We can also remove these. So, there we go. No! Let's move these out of the way. So the first problem I hate with even numbers, and this is a problem I have in a lot of games, is the door will now be off-centered. Which is going to drive me nuts. I hate it when doors are off-centered. Now, I haven't unlocked all of the stuff in the game, all of the construction stuff, so maybe there's a double door. Because basically, for an even number of units, you would need double doors. Yep, gimme. Get all this crap out of here. And also, one of the things I was thinking about is, where would you need additional players? Because, like, I don't feel like the game is at the point where having additional, you know, there's nothing like a raid boss that requires multiple people to bring down. Building is where you're going to need additional players. Okay, let's get some doors, or some walls, rather. There we go. Workforce. That's really where you're getting, you know, if you want to build like some kind of project, that's where having, come on, let me build. Right there. There we go. Right there. Right there. Right there. Oh man, sometimes it's hard to get those 90-degree angles. Okay, so this is our problem. Our door would go right here. I mean, I guess we could just put in 2 doors. There's nothing preventing me from doing that. It's not like it wouldn't be wrong to put 2... Thank you. I mean, we could do it right now. Let's go ahead and just put 2 doors in. I feel it will look a little odd. And that means that's also where I want my windows to be. So let's put in the windows first. Come on. There we go. There we go. And let's put on the... No. Door. Sturdy door. There. As I said, I feel it looks a little odd, but what do I know? Maybe it's some kind of just... Maybe I'm just not familiar with the way of, like, style of double doors. But to me, it feels a little bit strange. I have the exact same problem in Minecraft as I do here. Let's put some of this stuff up. There we go. Okay. I don't need to completely finish this area in order for us to visualize how the, what do you call it, this is gonna work. Alright. So, the way that this is probably gonna work is we're going to need a floor panel. Here we go. Grass flooring. Okay, I guess it does go there. And then from there, we'll be able to make the next staircase. But I can't visualize it quite nicely enough, so I'm going to need... Oh, wow. So even though the planks are that... Okay, that kind of trips me out, I'm not going to lie. I need a little more grass in order to get an idea of how this is going to look. Oh, we have some left over here. Let's just grab up these. It looks like there's enough here. Gimme, and gimme. There we go. I don't want the footprint to be too big because, oh my god, the amount of resources it will take just to build it, that will be more than I'm happy with. Okay, now I can put these down. And now what we can do is we can actually make the next staircase without it looking really ugly. Right there? No, let me do it from this angle, I think. What is blocking me? Something is blocking me. So apparently right there is not good. I'm not sure why, but right here is good. I wonder why that is. Do I need another floor panel? Okay, I mean, we can do it that way. I kind of don't want to do it that way, but we can do it that way. I need more grass. Arrgh! Like I said, this is where having 4 people would actually make a difference, because you'd have the power of, like, I think the game has 4 people at the most. You could have the power of 4 people chopping down stuff. And that would just make so much more of a difference. Really, it would. I don't know if having more people changes the difficulty of the game in the sense that maybe enemies have more health, or maybe enemies have... Oh, so I guess the workers' comp doesn't give us +3, it gives us +2, because 10 up from 8 would be 2 more. Just noticed that just now. Okay, let me drop this here. I know there's another weed stem somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so we are officially... Whoa! I fell through. Oh, it's because it hasn't become solid yet. Okay, now it should be solid. I should not phase through it like I'm a ghost. Interesting. I don't know how many floors up we will... Maybe we could do 2 staircases then. Or would that not work? Is it necessary to have 2 floor panels? I guess, okay, the only way to do it is to find out. Can we go 2 up? Really, why can't I put it there? You would think that you could put it right here. You would think there would be nothing wrong with a staircase just continuously going upwards. How mysterious. Why doesn't it like that? So weird. I mean, this doesn't make any sense at all. Like, that's not where it should go. I mean, do I really need to do... Basically... Okay, I think an easier way to test this would be just to build a staircase by itself. That would be really annoying if building a staircase had to be done... Basically, if we can't just build a staircase by itself, that would be really, really annoying. Okay, so can I continue the staircase on? Yeah, I can't continue it on. Look, it considers that an invalid location. That is crazy. Why? Why would... The most logical thing to do with the staircase would be to have a continuous staircase so that you could go continuously go upwards, and yet this is not considered... This is not considered a valid building placement. That doesn't make sense. Like, right... Oh man, wrestling with the building mechanics. Is it maybe just slightly out of place? How does that look? No, that doesn't look correct at all. The perspective was off when I was placing it. Up. I feel like this is where you would want to put it, right here. Like, right here, okay, that's annoying. Fox is officially annoyed by that. Uh-huh. Most vexing. I find myself displeased by this development. I can't imagine that that's an intended mechanic, though. Like, that it can't work that way. It just doesn't make sense to require some kind of alternating, you know, like, stairs and then floors, stairs and then floors. Like, that just does not strike me as a sensible design decision. So I must come to the conclusion that it means that there's just something that's there's just something wrong. Like, you know, maybe maybe it just hasn't been implemented, it hasn't been perfected yet. Because, as I said, I just cannot imagine that being the case. Doesn't make sense at all. It won't stop me from at least trying to complete some of the flooring. I need light. I can't see a thing. I don't have any torches with me. Whatever. Who needs torches? Light is overrated. Light is not necessary for getting a job done. If you think that you need light, then you're just lying to yourself, just an excuse. You do not need light to get the job done. Okay. Sometimes I might need light in order to locate my constructions. That part is... There we go. There we go. I need a little bit more. These are dead. So one thing that sucks about nighttime is sometimes it's kind of hard for me to tell the difference between dead grass and living grass. grab a little bit of water. And then we will get the remaining planks, and then we'll call it a day. For the beginning of our experimental structure. Because I do believe that the end game of this will be building. Like, it shares that with Minecraft. Like, that's one similarity between this game and Minecraft. This game is definitely more combat-focused than Minecraft, but I still believe that the end game for this will be construction. Even the music, like this music right now, it gives me a Minecraft vibe. To the point that I almost looked up who was composing the music for Grounded just to see if they were the same people. There we go. So the first floor is effectively done. We can just ghost through there. And so I guess what I'm gonna have to do is this pattern right here. Stairs, floors, and then unfortunately we can't even do stairs, floor, stairs, floor, stairs, floor. We have to go stairs, floor, floor? Like once again, I just feel that is just not correct. Also, we need to finish that. I mean, it's plenty spacious in here, though. It's a little bigger than I kind of want. I wanted a little bit... I kind of would have liked, like, just like a spiral staircase up the middle or something like that. That's not an option, though. But I don't know how many floors, like 4 or 5 floors, and then it'll be kind of like a lookout tower or something. And like I said, that'll be kind of our first experiment into the basics of the construction mechanics, rather than committing to something really big. I think that's good enough for this episode, though, getting kind of the idea of what's going on. Interesting, though. If any of you guys know anything about, like, what their plans are for future construction in the game, let me know down in the comment section, because like I said, I just can't imagine not being able to build a continuous staircase. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe there's a correct technique to building a continuous staircase. I don't know. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section, and like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Grounded content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.